Welcome to 11-11-11. Again, here we are going 20 times faster than the last wave of energy according to the Mayan calendar. And we're all here because we chose to be here, because we were attracted here. And Nina and I feel very honored and blessed that everyone is here. And we feel honored and blessed that we share our homes. And we love the energy here, which you'll hear more about the upgrades to it in a little bit. The guy I'm going to introduce, I've known for 35 years. He married my sister a long time ago. And about 7, 8 years later, Denise passed on. And Denise was an angel. I mean, literally an angel in the flesh. And everybody knew it. And he used to be called George. And he still is once in a while. And his last name is Pierce. If you remove a letter, it stands for peace. But after my sister's passing, he started becoming Lone Wolf, and eventually real Indians, Native Americans, named him that. And he'll probably share a little bit of that. I don't know anybody else in my life that I have seen that has focused as much on the oneness and learning the oneness and what it means than Lone Wolf here. And I'm proud to have him here. He's a talker, even more than me, and that's hard to beat. But he's a real good one. And I think you'll enjoy his sharing with you about love and about specifically the oneness. So Lone Wolf, here you go.
Hello. Thank you all. I got a couple things to read here. You said I was going to write things out, so I made sure I got it right. I've been practicing this for about 65 years. That's my buddy. That's Tika. You'll hear more about him in a few moments, and you'll have something to say in a little bit. Okay, here we go. It really is an honor to be here with just so many extraordinary people. I mean, they're everywhere, you know? And he just kind of loves everybody, and the people would listen to him. As he walks around, he goes to schools, he educates children. And Bear, the one that walks with him, breathed life into him many years ago. He was dead, and he ended up in that man's hands. And he breathed life into him, literally. He was no bigger than the palm of my hand. Imagine that. He now stands about 6'2" and about 170, 175 pounds. If he puts his paws on his shoulder, he's 6'2". He's a great spirit. It's an honor to be named with him. I have something to read to y'all. Many of you may or may not know how we got the United States of America. It was given to us by a red man. His name was Chief Seattle. I had the honor for many years when I was a child in Squamish, Washington, population 700 people. We got to go to a one-room schoolhouse and all that stuff back in the 60s. They're pretty cool. Or actually, it was the 50s. And made a long journey since then, a lot of places, all that stuff, and seen a lot of people, but it don't get any better than this. It just doesn't. Today's the day, everybody. It's very cool. Let me read to you how we got this country. This is from Chief Seattle. Chief Seattle to the President of the United States, 1852. The President in Washington sends word that he wishes to buy our land. But how can you buy or sell the sky, the land? The idea is strange to us. If we do not own the freshness of the air and the sparkle of the waters, how can you sell them? Every part of this earth is sacred to my people. Every shining pine needle, every humming insect, all are holy in the memory and experience of my people. We know the sap which courses through the trees as we know the blood that courses through our veins. We are part of the earth. It is part of us. Perfumed flowers are our sisters, the bear, the deer, great eagle, these are our brothers. The rocky crest, the juices in the metal. The body heat of a pony, a man, all belong to the same family. The shining water that moves in the streams and rivers is not just water, but the blood of our ancestors. If we sell you our land, you must remember that it is sacred. Each ghostly reflection in the clear waters of the lakes tells of events and memories in the life of my people. The waters murmur in the voice of my father's father. The rivers are our brothers, they quench our thirst. They carry our canoes and feed our children. So you must give to the river the kindness that you would give any brother. If we sell you our land, please remember that the air is precious to us, that the air shares its spirit with all life it supports. The wind that gave our grandfather his first breath also receives his last sigh. The wind also gives our children the spirit of life. So if we sell you our land, you must keep it apart and sacred, as a place where man can go to taste the wind that is sweetened by the meadow flowers. Will you teach your children what we have taught our children, that the earth is our mother? What befalls the earth befalls all the sons of the earth, this we know. The earth does not belong to man. Man belongs to the earth. All things are connected like the blood that unites us all. Man did not weave the web of life. He is merely a strand of it. Whatever he does to the web, he does to himself. One thing we know, our God is your God. The earth is precious to him, and to harm the earth is to heap contempt on its creator. Your destiny is a mystery to us. What will happen when the buffalo are all slaughtered? The wild horses tamed? What will happen when the secret corners of the forest are heavy with the scent of many men, and the view of the ripe hills is blotted by talking wires? Where will the thicket be? Gone. Where will the eagle be? Gone. And what is to say goodbye to the swift pony and the hunt? The end of living and the beginning of survival. When the last red man has vanished with his wilderness, and his memory is only the shadow of a cloud moving across the prairie, will these shores and forests still be here? Will there be any of the spirit of my people left? We love this earth as a newborn loves his mother's heartbeat. So, if we sell you our land, love it as we have loved it. Care for it as we have cared for it. Hold in your mind the memory of the land as it is when you receive it. Preserve the land for all children and love it as God loves us all. As we are part of the land, you too are part of the land. This earth is precious to us. It's also precious to you. One thing we know. There's only one God. No man, be him red man, white man, can be apart. We're all brothers. That's how we got this country. Let's see what we've done to it. 3 years and a few days ago, when I first started thinking about today, 11/11/11, I had a dream. And I wrote, I have a dream. It's on my website. I'd like to read it to you. Got a white wolf. Quite interesting. The man right there is the one that has been doing due diligence with my website since its creation. I used to sit around, write a bunch of notes and stuff. Got a whole big pile of notes, and I just threw them at him, and all of a sudden the website appeared. And so this was written Wednesday, October 1st, 2008, called I Have a Dream. Many years ago in the 60s, I remember a man named Martin Luther King. He said, I have a dream. The 60s were very exciting times in my life. I graduated high school in 1964. Many positive and negative things transpired in that decade. It seemed to be a decade of extremes. I'll not detail my thoughts as we all have our own memories, but I will say, I have a dream. My dream is very large. Simply put, I dream on 11/11/11. At 11/11, all peoples of planet Earth would all come together as one for the good of the whole. This can be done by all persons holding hands in every home, in every city, in every country, throughout all the planet Earth, at the same moment in time with positive thoughts of love, harmony, and peace for all. Remember when the children held hands around the world? Y'all remember that? Yeah. It was quite a day. It was a wondrous day. Now, if regardless of age, color, religion, all came together for one moment in time, I believe we would have. I'll continue with this a little bit. Put that one aside for just a moment.
In 2 minutes, it will be 11:11 if you'd like to get everybody the whole page.
I was asked to share my thoughts on oneness, so here we go, y'all. Chief White Eagle, who was chief of the territorial Cherokee, he taught me for many, many, many years. We used to sit and play 3 games of dominoes in the morning. He'd tell me stories. We did that for 6 years. And he finally said, "Wow, you got it all, dude." Huh? He said, "Yeah, you're my replacement." Excuse me? And then he disappeared. He took his family and they went to Olney, Illinois, and he's raising his grandchildren there. Chief White Eagle, one of my greatest mentors, he used to tell me, "George, it always reduces to one." His point was one is the common denominator of life. So oneness could be termed as the sum total of all the parts coming together as one, a bit like all the cells within a human body or all the stars in the universe. How you doing, Tika? My website, nowtheone.com, shares the details and thoughts and messages, also the portal for the universe. We'll take you to many that I've learned from. There's a bunch of them there. Big dogs, little dogs. They're all cool. George Casavalis is one. He teaches you the 3 minds. David Wilcock is there. He teaches you about time and space and time, what goes down December 21st, 212. And then he proves it. You kind of sit there like, wow, this is cool. So, I'd like to share my concept of oneness. Please go to the portal, y'all. It's all there. I could stay up here and talk for 65 years, but they do a better job of it for me, okay? So let me share my concept of oneness with a couple of big examples that are here with us today. First, I'd like Bracken, Nina, and the Joy girls that are here. Please stand up.
All righty.
Y'all, this is this family's home we're in today. Thank you, Bracken. Thank you, Nina, Star, Now, and I am.
You can sit down now, Star.
Yes, you Tika.
Okay.
Thank you very much, y'all. I could speak volumes on these great souls, but I'll just say thank you for y'all being y'all. The world is a better place if you haven't been here. Which includes all who are here, every single one of y'all. Every one of you. We're all one. It's very simple. Number 2, I'm going to read something else. I wrote this February 14th, 2007. It's called The Secret of the Light. How you doing, Tika? I'm my boy. Love you. This is called The Secret of the Light. My name is Lone Wolf. I've been blessed by the Indian people to learn many things in my spiritual quest of enlightenment. They have shared much with me. I feel very honored to be a messenger, as many, many, many are. Many are coming forth with the truth, so I thought I would start with the secret of the light. In the beginning, there was darkness. My father, our father, stepped out of the darkness and he had a thought. I don't think you can read the newspaper. He created light. Light was the beginning. The one, the all. All have come from this light. It was glorious. It was golden. It was love. This is my Father, our Father. When one understands the light, one becomes one. It's very, very simple. Light was the first energy before there was a universe. Light is where all comes from. It is our Father. It is love. It is joy. It is peace. It's harmony beyond words. Words are words. Father is Father. And as we understand the joy and the simplicity of one, knowing that all things, whether it be an animal, whether it be an animal, a stream, the wind, the human, they all come from the light. It's very simple. So if we come from the light, and we're going back to the light, what's in between must be experienced for us to learn, to enjoy, to manifest our Father. You come from the light. People that experience these little near-death experiences, they see the light. It's really not all that hard to understand. We have many layers of other people's thoughts that have enveloped us. These things are falling away, very much as an onion when we peel it. We come to the core. The core is the one, another one of our Father's creations. As all of his children, of which we all are, man's growth with energies and interpretation of one has been very confusing to many. This is why we have so many different religions, but they all have pieces. If they just sit down and love each other, pieces would come together. This is what individuals are doing. This is what we are all experiencing right now. In this glorious age, glorious wonder and awe, it's very simple. Honestly, it is. Lone Wolf has been blessed and named by an elder called Chief White Eagle. And as the eagle flies, we all know he soars. He is also one with his mate. They stand together for eternity. This is an option and the choice and the joy humans have. Look to the animals for guidance. They have truth, as we all have. They share it in their every day of their existence. But you see, they don't have this creative mind to clutter the one. We are creators. We are as Father is. As we all become creators, we complete the circle of light. It's really very simple. I ask all to assist me with my joy and my honor and privilege to share my innermost thoughts of my Father as one to all. All are experiencing these things. As a messenger, I'm allowed to share all. It always comes back to all, love, and one. See how simple it is? Now in closing, I would like to read you Tika's song, The Lone Wolf the Messenger. It's kind of funny. I got to babysit him. I got to live with him for 10 days while his partner was out of town for a little bit. And he's like a horse, y'all. He really does. But it was so cool. He was out on the patio one night. I was sitting in my little chair, kind of like I am now. And he comes in, he looks me straight in the eye. And when he's standing, he looked you straight in the eyes. So he did. And this is what he said. He said, "Welcome home, brother. We missed you. We know you have learned much and have wisdom to share. What you say will be shared by all of the home. We will share your learning with the other packs of our brothers and sisters. My message for all packs is very simple. It is love yourself. Love one another. Love all. This I know and choose to believe is the ultimate truth of the song of Tika the Wolf. He shared that with me on that day, and he will also share it with all of us today on 11/11/11. It's titled Oneness. Would you all please stand up and hold hands?
I think you're ready. Mayor, would you and Tika lead us in song, please? You come forward. Please come forward. Please come forward. You, me, and the wolf, dude. Come, Tika. It's a good boy.
Tashi kona amoke ni chiswa ani. Tashi ichikona. Tu. Kasi. 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 Sing.
Thank you, everybody.